Hey, what's happening, gamers? We're the Kwings, and this is Assassin's Creed Origins. Special thanks to our friends over at Ubisoft for providing a copy for us to look at for all you guys. And we'll be doing a new episode every day for the next, I don't know, while. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and we are super excited about this. I've played Assassin's Creed 2, the Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed 3, Assassin's Creed 4, and a lot of them, and really enjoyed most of the stories. In fact, the historical significance of the characters and the setting and stuff like that has always been fascinating for me.
Yeah.
And we're going to jump into this game normal because that's how you play Assassin's Creed. So if you guys could mash that like button for the start of a new series, that would be awesome. And also tell me your favorite Assassin's Creed in the comments section below.
Yeah, I mean, the coolest thing about Assassin's Creed is where it takes place in history, so it's like, where better to take place in history than, you know, the Egyptian Empire.
Yeah, that's actually one that they haven't done. They haven't done ancient Japan yet either. Like, they've talked about it, but I don't know if it's going to happen or not. And they haven't really done World War II yet, which that would be an interesting Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah,
so let's see when this one
definitely.
takes place. Ubisoft presents. Man, I'm so excited. 49 BC, so 49 years before the birth of Christ, so 0 AD. And let's see,
Yes.
Alexandria would be around at this time, or it would be
Yeah.
created, right?
Well, actually,
Or established?
I was looking some things online about when the game takes place and stuff. So, Alexander the Great would have conquered Egypt around like 300 BC. So he would have, the Greek presence would have been in Egypt at least almost like 300 years now in Egypt. But what you have to understand is different than the Romans when they conquered things. The Greeks were kind of like assimilated into the culture, so it had Greek and
Yeah, it was like
Egyptian
a melting
influence.
pot of all type of cultures.
Yeah, so I think Alexandria, the great library and city, would have been around now, I believe.
And that looks like the assassin that we're going to be playing as over there. And I noticed a giant elephant. Now, I believe pharaohs, especially after the founding of Alexandria, they would kind of like show their godlike power by being in giant elephants. So that is definitely the Egyptian pharaoh for this time. And it looks like...
He seems nice. No, he doesn't.
No.
He seems pretty mean.
Well, it's going to be interesting because the Templars are the bad guys, so this takes place before the Templars. So I mean, it has to do something with the Piece of Eden, the bent pyramid. I'm not familiar with that.
Medjay from Siwa. I thought Medjay was supposed to protect the pharaoh. I am Medjay to no pharaoh. You see this?
It's your arm.
I can rename that.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's gonna hurt.
We will find you. We will find you in your sleep.
Ah,
oh my
nice catch.
Sleep. I never sleep. I just wait in the shadows, and I will kill you all. Everyone who sniffed the air that day in Siwa!
There's your mask back.
Oh, I had a feeling he was gonna do something.
Well, I mean, he had to put his mask back on. You know, he's sticking it to him. Oh man.
Yeah, that was super intense. Yeah, I think that I remember reading something about the bent pyramid. I think that's a recent thing.
Discovery? No. Whoa! Alright, yeah, that's a Roman gladiator. Except he had kind of a Greek name, but Greeks and Romans had similar names, didn't they? Something like that.
You killed my master and left me for dead. That was a mistake.
Your master was a murderer.
I am his sworn bodyguard. It is a question of honor.
I am the Medjay of Siwa.
Then you are a worthy opponent.
Okay, cool, he's a Magi.
Yeah, I know. I actually don't know if they shared names, but I know there was a lot of cross-culture stuff where
You
people
are
traveled
weak,
there.
Medjay. I am powerful.
Alright, Magi, I don't know much about them other than being Pharaoh's bodyguards, but in the Mummy movie, they were Coptic Christians. Like, you know, the Brendan Fraser remake films
Oh,
of the late
yeah,
90s. And there was a really cool... Odin Fair played a Magi. And their sacred duty was to prevent the Pharaoh from resurrecting and using the plagues of Egypt to wipe everybody out. Of course they failed, and
Well,
Rick O'Connell had to...
Yeah, you love the mummy movie, though.
I love the Brendan Fraser mummy movies.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one way to get a shield off. Come on, Magi, fight!
No, is his name Medjay, or...
He's a member of the Magi, which he'll be our assassin for this game.
Weapon won't
This
save
guy
you.
seems pretty tough.
This place will serve as tomb to one of us. Let it be you.
No thanks.
Let us call truce. You are not the one I've sworn to kill.
Question of honor. It is a fight to the death.
So be it.
Question of honor is a fight to the death. Yeah, this is a gladiator we're fighting. Look at the size of this guy. Gladiators back in the early days were pretty big. They ate their veggies. Probably even their broccoli, too. Whoa! Easy there, big guy. There'll be none of that. So the controls for this are really a bit different than the last Assassin's Creed game I played. I'm seeing a lot of Witcher influence, which I wasn't a big Witcher fan.
Yeah.
Wasn't my type of game.
I mean, he could just be like a strong warrior or something.
No, that's a gladiator. Look at his headpiece.
Oh, okay.
That's very Greek-Roman. That's not Egyptian. An Egyptian warrior would have like the head of Anubis or Horus or something like that. And the shield is... Whoa. Very Greek. Whereas Egyptian shields kind of look like what the Magi is using here. Come on. Boom! So long, friend. Oh!
Anubis awaits you.
Wait. Magi said, Oh, okay.
So what awaits you?
Anubis. Which would be the Egyptian god of death, I believe? I think.
Neck.
He had a jackal
No way
head.
out.
I did not read up on my history before playing this game, I'll have to say.
I was fascinated by world history and ancient history when I was, you know, a student a long time ago. But I still, my favorite time in history. Hey, what's up, pal? What you doing?
No footholds here.
Can I loot this
Need to
guy?
find a way into another room.
Oh, cool. So, Metal Gear Solid, you can pick up bodies and move them so that, you know, guards won't be able to be alerted of somebody's presence. The dude that we're moving looks like a Roman citizen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the cool
These
thing.
scarabs must be coming from somewhere.
Like, about that time is that there was people of all different, you know, nationalities, and they all, like, traveled to different parts of the world, so... It was... People say things are multicultural now, but it was really multicultural back then, too. Right?
Oh, yeah. The spread of Western civilization and the conquering of other nations and stuff like that. Okay, so that's how we take out our torch. Looks like we're inside of the Bent Pyramid, which I think is a recent discovery or something. I'm not familiar with it. But this is pretty awesome. I'm definitely getting a mummy vibe. Like, I can even hear the soundtrack in my head. Da 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 da. Which is, I need to watch that again. It's Halloween. It's mummy time.
It just shows you're a super mummy fan.
This must have been built centuries upon centuries ago.
Oh, the Animus? Okay, so somebody is reliving this Magi's past, so there's probably going to be more... I don't really like the future Assassin's Creed stuff, like where they're searching for the apples of Eden and things like that. I like the, you know, playing in the past. I'm not a big fan of when they jump back and forth to the future. I was a big fan of the Ezio assassin, like his counterpart from the future.
Yeah.
But he kind of gets killed off in one of the games, so...
Yeah. I forget, are the
Ha! Up
Templars
there. Light.
good or bad in the Assassin's Creed series?
Who?
Are the Templars good or bad?
They're bad.
Oh, okay.
They make the faction of the Catholic Church evil.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's light up there. Let's see if we can climb up this statue. Alley-oop. There we go.
Well, I was just thinking the Templars would kind of be around. I mean, maybe not in the form they are now, but in Egypt because of the, you know, the great builders. They're the great builders, and they obviously had masons building those pyramids. So, and you know,
This wall.
That wall looks cracked. There we go. That's how I open cracked walls. Ha! Win. Oh. Looks like we have a bunch of enemies down here.
Soldiers. Of course.
And guys, I'll mess around with subtitles. I don't really know how to do it right now, so just... Ow! We'll do our best. Ow.
Watch out!
So, a mixture of Roman and,
It is an ambush.
like, Egyptian guards?
Me.
Well, the headpiece, like, the one guy is definitely Egyptian.
yeah, I don't know much about it.
Booyah!
It looks cool to me.
Oh yeah, it looks pretty cool. So, that guy up there, he looks like a friend or something like that, because he's being attacked, so we're gonna help him out. Because that's what, you know, traveling assassins would do. They just say, hey, what's up? Ow!
It's all Greek to me, Luke.
Ah, I see what you did there! That's good. I might pick this guy
I
up.
just can't understand why Romans would be. Oh, I guess Romans were always trying to take over places. Then.
They're trying to, like, weasel their way into the government, probably. You got this, or you good? It looks like he's good. So, I'm just gonna come over here and help out. Tag team! Oh! Ouch! Well, we can't say that guy lacks spine.
I see you have made new friends.
They were setting up an ambush. It's a good thing I came to welcome you, huh? Ah! It's been months. Look at that beard, huh?
It's been nearly a year, my friend.
Feels good to get out and fight. I am out of practice. In Siwa, everyone defers to the soldiers on pain of death, or worse.
I've killed one of the masked ones. The Heron.
4 more. Come. It has been a long road. You need rest?
No. No rest. Not until all the masked one's guts lie baking in the sand.
Gods, I have missed you.
Violent man! Wow.
Where is your mount?
My mount? I'll call my
He's
mount.
an assassin. Cool, you get to ride a camel.
There you are, boy.
Did he mark himself before killing
Let us
that
go,
guy?
Senny.
He's
How have
Zaz!
you been holding up since I left?
I think he marked
Ah,
himself.
it has
'cause
been difficult, Bayek.
Whoa.
Without you, the villagers look to me to
Looks
keep
like
order.
it, yeah.
it's-
But the soldiers have set up a garrison, and they rule over
Let's
all.
listen. So, again, guys, subtitles later. Just
A garrison in Siwa.
Ptolemy wants the entire region kept on the hill. I do my best to keep the villagers out of trouble. I'd use your help.
I'll do what I can. But do not forget, I have my own justice to pursue.
Ah, I knew I could count on you, Sammy.
okay, so this is an interesting starting point. I have no idea what's going on.
What happened here?
The garrison soldiers are brutal.
Whoa.
If they suspect a villager is lying to them, they burn his neighborhood. And worse.
Oh, that's not a fun start to your day. So, the guards, house guards did that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Welcome home, Bayek. Siwa has missed you.
Siwa? Looks like an Oasis town.
Yeah.
Cool. That's definitely different. Wow, so
Looks
many.
kind of pretty, actually.
Oh, there's a tower. People said there aren't towers in this game. There's one right there.
The
And
villagers
there.
are drained of life.
No one in the Wahad could make a move without being questioned,
tiny
threatened,
tower.
taxed, or beaten. We all have learned to obey and keep our heads down. You see how it is.
Let's not attract attention.
So I saw some Egyptian guards like beating on a person. Could have been a slave. I don't know if they'll have like slavery in this or not. if this is 49 BC, then the Exodus of the Israelites
Are you going
was
to go to your house?
a long time
Nothing
before
there
you.
for me.
Ramses second usually.
Tell me about the ibis.
Medjay.
I like how they're all riding camels.
Here.
He is the plague on the Oasis. As you can see, the soldiers have become more brutal since he arrived. Before they got drunk and fought with the villagers. Now that Medjay is here, they are disciplined, vicious.
All the more reason to kill him.
I didn't mean to do that.
Do not take him lightly. He is lean and sinewy,
There we go.
very powerful.
Behold what becomes of those who disobey.
The controls are a little bit different than previous Assassin's Creed games. I mean, it's not bad. It's just it doesn't feel like it's modeled after a Batman game anymore.
Yeah.
Ah, home. Leave your mount. He will not stray far.
Okay, how do I get off my mount?
Go ahead on.
I'm pressing circle. He's not getting off.
The camel
Ah!
doesn't let you off them.
Camel, let me down.
Stay on the camel.
Nope. Jeez, how do you get off? It's not down. Oh, you gotta hold it in. Okay, there we go. Hold down circle, people. Noob.
I was gonna say that, but you said it for me. No, I'm just kidding.
This is a nice little.
Oh, there's a little practice.
Whoops.
Whoa.
Well, it was a nice. Have at thee. Hello, dummy. I am the Magi, and I'm going to stab thee. As soon as I get my stab button. So the attacks are the top trigger buttons, and not like a.
Oh, or you can practice with a stick or something.
That was arrows I just took.
Oh.
I hope this guy and I are good friends because I'm stealing from him. Let's see. I'll take some of this. Lots of food here. It looked like spices in those little bags too up against the wall. Guess we'll just walk up to this dude then. Hello! I wish to speak with you more.
Rest, my friend. It has been a difficult day.
I have no interest in rest. I must prepare for this man.
Hepzibah! Hepzibah! Once again, the soldiers! Bayek!
Rabia! My Rabia!
I am worried about you.
Ah, you know me, eh? You should be worried.
Look at you. Cuts? Contusions?
I'm fine.
Sit. 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 I'll take care of it.
You haven't changed.
You and I've always patched you two up. Made excuses to your parents. Times have changed, but you, I can count on.
That stings. At least this guy has a lot of personality, you know. For an assassin, he's not really that bad of a guy. It's just, you know, he's a little murder happy, but at least he's nice. I mean,
He likes to
the
smile.
worst thing he could be is rude as an assassin. You know what I mean? So,
Yep.
Slumbering Osiris. I thought you would never wake up.
Rabia patched me up and I just...
I let you sleep. You need to be alert to tangle with Medjay. In fact, my friend,
A new bow.
see if you like it.
that man just loves to show that
Best
one nipple.
photo hit is right in the head.
Okay, so we're gonna use a bow and arrow now. Alright, so the top button here, and oops. Okay, it's hard to see the aiming cursor. It's white and then it turns red. This is gonna take some getting used to.
One of the
Yay.
dummies is sturdier than the other.
Who are you calling oh, he's talking about those dummies. I was like, don't call me a dummy. I'm holding a bow, fool. Alright, so then... Well, bam! Haha!
Nice job.
Aces, Charles.
Aces.
Aces. I'm really enjoying this so far.
Good.
I mean, Ezio was kind of like a grump.
What is it?
Soldiers are coming for you!
Go.
Especially the older he got in the
I
games.
like this guy has a nice personality. I do like him.
Uh-oh.
Make certain no one gets out of the house alive.
Hepzibah! We're just here to talk.
I have something to talk about.
Nomak Rujek's been killed. Your friend, the Medjay, may have been involved. Come out, if you wish to clear his name.
I was gonna say.
So, it must be under somewhat
Prepare an ambush.
occupation or something.
Neck! They will find my letters and burn down my
Whoa,
place.
whoa!
I will be executed.
Don't worry. I will take care of this.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Watch out!
Okay, so we gotta crouch. How do we do
scary.
that? Well, I mean, you know,
What's
this
that?
happens in Assassin's
Who's
Creed
there?
games all the time.
Keep low.
So we're gonna grab
He is
him
getting too close.
as soon as he gets into the grass. Classic Assassin's Creed.
So we have to get him before they
Yeah,
find
it's a
the
takedown ability.
papers. Yeah.
Here we go! Triangle! Hello.
Now for the rest of them.
I was gonna say, I really want to kill that one guy with the terrible haircut, because that is a Roman or Greek haircut. It just looks terrible.
Yeah, I
Do
know
not
the
leave the
feeling.
bodies
When I
out
see
in the
someone
open.
with a horrible haircut.
Yeah, I've already gone through that, but his haircut was worse.
Eyes are open wide.
Was it Luke? Was it?
Yes, it was. Oh, he took the body for me. What a good friend.
Oh, see him here.
Alright, so we're gonna get a vantage point, because that's important in how I play Assassin's Creed games. I like to sneak around and use less lethal force, but I'm kind of getting used to the controls. In fact, when I played through Assassin's Creed 3, I never did a Let's Play of it, but the American Revolution, as the Native American, I did a bunch of like knockdowns and stuff like that, but I would refrain from killing unless I needed to. But that game was kind of a disappointment because people thought you would literally get to run through some of the great like battles of the American Revolution, and it wasn't really like that because they showed us something really amazing at PAX or E3, and that wasn't the game. But now with the latest Assassin's Creed games, what you see is what you get. And
Yeah,
I really
they're-
like that.
I mean, I'm actually looking forward to. There's supposed to be a history mode to this game, where people who aren't more into combat can just kind of go through history and look at historical places, and that would be kind of cool. I mean, I was thinking, oh, I should do that on my channel or something. I'll be
Hello!
interested in the history mode.
Clothesline this fool.
Yeah, the only thing I was a little disappointed at is I'm more interested in really ancient Egypt, like thousands of years
Sorry.
BC, but this is kind of cool. I mean, it makes more sense because like less is known about that time anyway. So
I think it's kind of an interesting time to do it. Like 49 BC or 48 BC
yeah,
is pretty interesting.
I mean some really
But the
interesting
only thing
things
that I'm
happen.
gonna say is this isn't really ancient Egypt. This is like Egypt in its kind of last century or something like that.
It's like modernized. I mean, they're still holding on to some of
Their
you
culture?
know, their culture, but it's
Wham!
it is definitely it's like being exposed to all kinds of different cultures. So it's definitely more modern.
Oh, how do I do a attack from? There's usually like a way. Maybe I have to upgrade, but usually one of your default abilities is if you're above somebody, you can like trigger a takedown. But I guess I have to shoot this guy with a bow, which I'm really bad with using bows and guns in Assassin's Creed games.
Yeah,
I'm just letting you guys know now.
yeah.
I prefer melee attacks if possible and a lot of like takedowns because I'm not very efficient with a bow or long range. Stabby stab stabikins! Bye bye! And let's see, any more guys?
That does it.
Yay!
Thank you, Bayek.
You're welcome.
I told you these Nekatiadids do not care.
I cannot believe their gall.
It is sad. Come upstairs. I will show you all the Magi duties of Siwa.
It is sad. We had to kill all those people
Should
because
we
they are
get
rude.
rid of all the bodies, or what?
Ah, we'll let the game worry about that.
And what happens if they send more people to investigate?
All the problems of Siwa are here. I try to help everyone, but it is more than I can do.
So you are telling me you do not have the powers of a god?
But the real problem is that man you want to kill. Majunimon. The people were hopeful when he first arrived. Surely things would improve.
Piece of Eden.
We soon learned the truth, actually.
That he doesn't like people.
safety of your family, priest. I will move them to a more secure area.
That is the man you're up against.
He likes glitter.
I will find him and kill him.
Mejunaman is a lot more powerful than he looks, and he is surrounded by the finest soldiers.
I do not care.
You'll be killed. You need to get tougher if you want to murder that spindly shit. For sure, you'll need better armor.
I can make that myself.
Weapons are more difficult. The soldiers took everything in the village.
I will talk to the blacksmith.
Yes, Benipe can certainly make something for you. Or Senu can help you find what you need.
Senu? Senu is alive.
Oh, cool.
Look who is coming.
Senu, old girl. In fine form.
Rabia has nursed her to health.
I must thank her.
It looks like a...
People are desperate for your help, Bayek. They'll help you if you help them.
I understand.
Whoa.
Wow, the graphics on that are amazing.
I know, right? See, he's a nice guy.
He is. He's fighting for...
Put on a shirt, dude.
He's trying to stand up for people that are being hurt. Yeah.
I like this so far. I'm already hooked. I like this character.
Yeah.
He's a fun guy who has a falcon, and you know he's just out to make friends. But anyway, guys, don't forget to like.
Ponytail.
Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys later today with another episode of Assassin's Creed Origin. And check out our Mario Odyssey series starting at midnight over on Kwings Let's Plays. God bless and happy gaming.
See ya.